The Fashion Week. The Fashion.
Now, because it's still Chinese New Year, I think this calls for... Yes, sir. All right, welcome back to the Fashion Week.
This is the highlight of my life.
It is.
This is the highlight of my life.
We never loved Chinese New Year music so much as we are today. Now, of course, this is the world's #1 fashion pod, according to our moms, where we talk about why and how fashion makes us weak in our knees.
Shut that shit off.
Okay. Enough of Chinese New Year, huh? All right, today, let's not waste any more time, Lucas.
How was your Chinese New Year?
It was good. Saw some family, which I don't know.
How much angpao do you get?
It's not done yet, so I'm still collecting lah. You know what I mean? So far, maybe about like $60.
So you're not the type who to just like straight away, you take it and you look them in the eye and just open up.
Lucas, that's rude. Okay? All right, in the studio with us,
Podcast living room. Let's get this straight.
Podcast living room.
Podcast living room.
Yeah. I think he celebrates Chinese New Year as well.
I think so.
We're about to find out. This guy is the epitome of the question people always ask. What is it that you can't do? Okay, he's a model. Actor. MMA fighter. Cyclist. Automobile enthusiast. Can we please welcome to the podcast living room, Peter Davis? Yes. Hello.
How you guys doing?
Peter?
You all right?
Not bad.
Good. Hey, thanks for coming, man.
No worries. Thank you for having me.
During Chinese New Year as well?
We needed something with an English accent, right?
Yes. Every season we try to have a token, mat saleh.
Yeah. With an accent, yeah.
So that's why I slot into the show.
Yes.
Perfect.
Okay, Pete, dude, I think a lot of people ask me all the time, hey, you kind of know Peter Davis. What does he do these days? I mean, besides cycling? Because, when I go on your Instagram feed, you're either MMA training or you're cycling. So what do you do, man, these days?
Well, you just said it. That's what I do.
So model,
be
handsome, cycle.
No, I do cycling.
Okay, yeah.
And then if I'm not cycling, I do training. So yeah, I'm really exciting.
You cycle and you train.
And then I train and then I cycle.
And then you train and you cycle.
And I have to eat inherently because you have to get the calories to do the training, the
eat
cycling.
and cycle.
You need those carbs.
And you got to go to sleep and something at some point. Otherwise,
You're living the best life.
That's
really
the best life.
Really good, yeah.
So when do you have time to model and act and earn money?
Well, I went back to England for Christmas or just before Christmas, and I've been unemployed ever since.
Lovely.
So because it's just a long time span. I like the fact that this year Chinese New Year was so close to Christmas, and that you could get nothing done, and that you just have to wait until things happen after Chinese New Year.
No, then Raya's coming.
Yeah, and then so I hear.
So do you get much work on Raya ads and stuff?
No, not really. I'm not Chinese enough for Chinese New Year ads, which you get shot at the end of 2019 anyway.
Yeah,
Raya, my Bahasa Malay sucks anyway.
Bahasa Malay, yes.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna be pretty much unemployed. I don't know what I'm gonna do for food and do you have any Maggie mee or anything?
I do Maggie. Well, we kind of looking for interns on this podcast.
Producer needs someone to shout at.
There are lots of buttons there. I mean, it could get confusing. I'm not sure.
Well, I'll run you through it.
Okay.
It's not hard.
You might have to do it a couple of times.
If Arnold can do it, anybody can do it.
That's true.
Okay.
That is true. Yes, Peter Davis is in this podcast living room with us. Now, Pete, before we carry on with this...
Hey, you're so rude, lah. You never
Why?
said, hey, can I call you Pete? You're just like, oh, Pete.
Yeah, but I've known this guy for a while.
So can we call you Pete? Can I call you Pete? Or should I call you Mr. Davis?
Mr. D.
Okay,
Mr. D.
He got a D. He got a D on the podcast.
That's right.
Now, we kick off every episode of the Fashion Week with a swag check. So what the swag check is we find out, he looks a bit confused, we find out what you're wearing, because it's a fashion pod, right? What you came in, who you're wearing.
Obviously, you didn't prepare him, right?
Sorry?
What I came in?
Yeah, what you came in.
Not a tissue,
As in
Last
like,
night?
Not a tissue, okay, please.
No. Usually in boxers or?
What I'm
sock?
wearing, I go through.
Sock?
I don't. Yeah, no, I don't know.
Okay.
It depends on who's there.
All right, gentlemen, let's play nice. Okay.
You said swearing was allowed, and this is kind of it's not swearing.
It's this kind of
gentle
podcast.
conversation.
Yeah. It's a bit
Yeah,
of
I guessed it was
innuendo.
okay.
It's fine.
In your endo.
So we'll start with
Out of my endo.
out of your endo.
Into.
Wow.
Yeah,
We should do a sex podcast, really. Like,
No, you should do a sex podcast.
This fashion podcast not making
Let
us
me
any money.
stick
You know what I mean? Okay.
And you think that sex podcast will make us
Oh,
money?
dude. Okay, we'll talk about that off air. Now, the swag check. From head to toe, what are you wearing today, and who you're wearing?
I'm just wearing lots and lots of Under Armour.
Must be a sponsor.
Some H&M and some Sunto.
Okay, we'll start with the top. We like to break it down piece by piece. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So
Who does your
Take
hair?
them off at the same time.
Oh wow!
Are you asking me
That's
that?
how we're gonna earn money.
Yes.
God,
Then
yes.
To the hair thing, are you complaining about my hair?
No. Who does
Or
your
are you-
hair? So you can shout them out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll shout out Groom Artistry.
Okay, groom artistry.
But again, I went there before Christmas. So
Before
I've
Christmas.
been just cutting my own hair.
Really?
Yeah.
You cut your own hair.
Yeah, I have that ability because you can add that to the list.
Okay.
Oh, cuts his own hair also.
Nice.
Yeah, okay.
This internship resume is looking very
It's
good.
getting good,
Better,
right?
right?
Yeah.
You
Promising.
need a haircut because I can. It's not going to be good. I can just do it.
I know you're cheap enough. Maybe you might actually take him out on
Hey
that.
man, if it's free, why not? Right?
Yeah. No, it's not free.
No, it's not free. Okay.
Not free. I need to earn money for instant noodles. Yeah. So, yeah.
Your top, Peter.
Oh, this
Under Armour.
is Under Armour.
All right. How long have they sponsored you?
I've been with Under Armour as one of their athletes for around 5 years now.
5
Wow.
years.
Okay.
So it's a long time. They've been there with me from when I was in the thick of mixed martial arts,
Yep.
fighting in the cage and
Yep,
stuff.
yep.
You can't say fighting now with one championship, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you want to go to say
So what is it instead
it's
of
a
fighting?
match. It's a match up.
Oh, right.
Manly contest.
Yes, it's
Where you just hug a
yeah.
lot.
Well, there's some hugging. There's some like the other day. There's some shouldering in that one. So. But yeah, it's a contest in a circle. It's
In a
not- it's
circle, not octagon, because that's
them.
the other ones.
But then you can't say cage because cage is a little bit.
Okay.
Oh, you can't say cage now?
Well, it's not a cage.
You're not like
It's a
animals in a cage.
circle. No, we're athletes in a circle.
Right.
And you can't say squared circle because it's not square.
Well, no, because it is circle. But
I
then
can't tell if you're being
the
serious
ring-
right now, Pete. Like,
The ring.
Look at him. He's
the ring,
serious.
Yeah.
the ring is the square,
Okay.
which is made with the bits of rope.
Okay.
Rings. I know it's
Oh,
confusing,
and
but then you got the
there's
circle.
a kind of a
So
this is
this
ridiculous.
politically correct shit is stupid lah.
well, it's from the people down south, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
So
All right.
they know what they're talking about.
You're still with
Yeah,
one
man.
FC then.
I'm still with no. I'm not. I'm with 1C.
One C.
What the fuck?
What does the F stand?
Fighting.
Fight.
There you
Oh
go. Yeah.
shit!
So-
It's
Yeah.
one championship. You don't fight. You contest
Yes, contest as
Nice.
athletes. We're contestants.
in the most.
We're pushing forward to get a title belt in whichever weight category.
Well, I'm glad-
Basically, you're kicking the shit out of someone lah, knocking them out, choking them all.
I've had a few stitches here and there, and
From the
I've given
contest, right?
Yes, from the contest.
Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that later.
It's not violent.
Oh no!
I'm
You
glad
slip-
we
you
cleared
slip
that
and
up.
fell, right?
Yeah, no, I did. Well, it's very
On their knees.
and then the floor's really quite rough, so you get these little rashes as well.
Yeah.
Okay, not bad.
Okay, can we get back to the swag check real quick?
Oh, Under Armour.
Yeah.
Take the t-shirt off now, right?
You can. Ladies.
Under Armour. Underpants.
Okay, your underpants also Under Armour. Okay,
Wow.
okay. God
Yeah.
damn.
Okay.
But Under Armour tights are fucking solid.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when I lift, I also have a pair of Under Armour tights and a compression.
Compression, yes.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Nice.
I
It's
use
not
it as a
bad.
base
It's
layer
very,
under
very
my.
good.
Okay, it's very good. Very good.
It works. Have you tried the Under Armour Rush range?
The one with
It's got like
the
a-
one
makes
which
it
is
a little
$400
Tron-
bucks,
A
right?
little bit Tron-like, yes.
Yeah.
But because it reflects all the energy back.
Oh,
It's really
okay.
good. So you
Damn.
don't have to do as much work.
So
you
Pete,
put a lot of work in.
You
but-
do have a job. You're
You are Under Armour
you're a
influencer.
salesman for Under.
Yes.
Can't
you
find him
can
in a Mid
find
Valley
me at the
outlet.
Pavilion store. I'm there about lunchtime.
And there it is.
So
And
there you go. I'll see you next few days.
Okay. Your jeans. Where are they from?
Jeans, all they're H&M. They're
very
from
good.
another. They're very, very, very tight. Or I think they're like a 30 or a 31.
Okay.
Which I
31.
couldn't fit into, but they've stretched and
They stretch.
Yeah.
You haven't lost weight lah.
I haven't lost weight. My
Okay,
legs
okay,
have
okay.
become bigger ever since I've been
Cycling.
steady cycling. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What sort of cuts?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
what kind of
what
fits?
weight class do you compete in?
Well,
Not fight,
things have
we compete.
changed. I compete in the lightweight category.
Okay.
in one championship.
All right.
Well, I say that it's been a few years now.
All right.
When's your next contest, Peter? Oh, I'm busy. I don't really want to have to go to hospital again and have permanent injuries. You know,
contesting is serious business, man.
It is. I mean, if you do a singing contest, you can lose your voice.
That's true.
If you are doing a mixed martial arts contest, you could hurt a pinky or something.
Yeah.
I mean, I did that, and I was doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and I had my finger snapped back.
Snap back.
And that was
motherfucker.
that was six months to a year. I just couldn't hit anything.
Yeah.
The fuck.
So,
And okay, just going back to what you said just now.
just training, not the contest.
Oh, wow.
Not
Jeez.
wanting to go to the hospital, because I remember, if I remember correctly, your last fight, which was 1C, I guess.
1C.
It was a 1C
That's right.
fight. You got hurt pretty bad, right?
No, the last one was okay.
No, how you gonna get hurt, dude?
It's no.
Don't be
No,
dead.
no.
Man.
Well, in the first round, it was actually that's two contests ago.
2 contests ago. Okay.
So you know, I've got a couple of metal plates and stuff, and some screws, can't feel half my face. Fuck. So, you know, it's a little bit, you know, so that's why when are you having
That's
your next
some crazy contest, man.
Yeah, so, you know, but I mean, they handled things really, really well, which is great. So thank you guys.
Yeah.
But then the next contest I had was against Shannon Wirachai, a guy from Thailand. He's very flary, comes in Pokemon outfit, so he came in as Pikachu, I think. I wasn't really paying attention. I was more focused on the contest.
On contesting him.
Yes. So the matchup before,
Yep.
I got distracted. I got a bit cocky and I got knocked the fuck out. So yeah, that was
He
bad.
contested the shit out of you.
He did. He did. Yeah, it was pretty bad. So I went back a year and a half later against Shannon Wirachai.
Okay.
And it was the same referee that was a bit slow on the stoppage of the previous bout that we had. So where I got messed up a little bit.
Stupid contests.
Yeah. So then I had the same dude, and he was good, but he was being ultra safe. So there's one point, well, at the beginning, because I hadn't had a match up with the bits in my face or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was a bit worried about what the feelings were, because when you get it hit, or if you're doing jiu-jitsu, you can feel the weight on the face.
When you were contested, you mean?
Yeah, during the contest.
Yeah, okay.
Because everything's live action, you know?
Yep.
And then, so I got hit pretty hard, and then my eardrum burst. So I was like super drunk.
Oh shit!
Within about a minute.
Yeah.
So after that, I wondered, what is this problem? Can I hear properly? I don't know if it's my eardrum or if it's something else going on. So you have to do all this stuff at the same time. So I was just going through, and he was getting exhausted.
Yeah.
And then at one point, I ran away, as you do. And so he called
There's no shame, okay?
No shame.
No shame.
It's you know, I just
It's a
thought
contest tactic.
I just prefer to be over there than here
Yes.
with this guy hitting.
Yeah.
Well, you know,
Contesting.
throwing strikes.
This is not
Throwing
violent
strikes.
at all.
No,
It's
not violent. No.
He was throwing some strikes, so I thought I'd have a little jog over to that side
Ah,
of the ring.
very good.
Circle. Circle.
Very good. Some cardio?
So, yes,
Yeah.
some cardio. Get some cardio with a complete. Oh, it was terrible. I felt ill. I was at 110%. I had nothing left in the can, but then I could see my opponent was struggling just as bad as I was. Anyway, he caught me with a nice little strike uppercut to the jaw.
All right.
I went down, and the referee was like, "Oh, you know, are you okay? Are you okay?" I was like, "Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm fine." And I was just letting my opponent gas himself out by throwing strikes. And it got to the point where the referee just said, "No, that's it." Called it, and I was like, "No."
Oh, stupid referee.
Yeah, he was a bit slow the first time.
Yeah.
That's why I
Mentally
got a couple
slow,
of
so
injuries.
mentally slow.
Maybe.
So you lost that contest.
yeah, I lost
No,
that
he
contest.
yes.
Okay.
He was bettered in this contest.
I was bettered.
I see.
But to be honest with you, after the eardrum went in the end of the first
What
round,
the fuck?
I thought that
You died.
yeah, I thought because the bell went and the referee called the fight at the same time, but the bell went half a second before that, so then I had to endure the second round and third round, which was good though. Because it gave me a chance to regroup a bit. But it's a tricky game.
All right.
Okay. So how did we get here?
I don't.
We just asked him which
Under Armour socks.
Under Armour socks.
There you go. Back to the swag check, I guess. So, Under Armour socks, Under Armour underwear, and his Under Armour top. Yes. So he's really, you know, he's a great ambassador.
I was going to wear other stuff today, and then I thought, no, I'll
just
wear some
minimal
trousers.
Yeah.
I'll wear some trousers.
I forgot the Brits say trousers, and not pants, right?
Yeah, right.
Pants are your spender, dude.
Underpants.
Underpants.
Underpants. Underpants.
Trousers. It's trousers and underpants.
Underpants.
Okay, what about your sneakers? What do you come in today?
Oh, I came in some Converse high tops, I like Chuck Taylors.
Okay, and I see you a lot in Chuck Taylors.
I like them.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, okay.
They go with things. But if I want to wear sports shoes, which I often do, of course.
Trainers.
A whole bunch of trainers.
Yeah.
So obviously UA stuff. So.
UA stuff. Yeah.
Very nice. And okay, since we're still on the swag check, Pete, how do you describe your style? Because obviously you are very active. You're an outdoorsy person. You're always
struggling with my hair.
You are.
Maybe you don't want a haircut from me.
Makeup.
Makeup.
Sorry, you don't have. We are
hairspray. Is that hairspray? Or is that air freshener? Is that if that's not air freshener? Okay.
You are always an active wearer. Obviously you cycle a lot. You train a lot at the gym.
Spandex.
Yep. Yeah.
Lycra.
Okay. Yeah.
You see his bulge.
The Lycra army.
Figure hugging.
Yeah, man.
So how would you describe your style then? I mean, are you more in a day? Are you in active wear more than you are in regular clothes? Or?
Not so much, but what I'll just generally do, I'll stick on some golf shorts, wear some flip-flops and throw a t-shirt on. That's generally my go-to if I don't have anything really important happening. Otherwise, I've got to go somewhere, I'll just throw some jeans on and, just swag up a little bit.
Yeah. Swag up a little bit.
Because that's, I believe, is the kind of thing you want me to say there.
Yes. Very good.
Swag.
You're going to get with the lingo.
That's a perfect contest right there.
Exactly. So, but apart from that, if I'm doing an event for, I don't know, Ben Sherman or something, or
Ben Sherman
or
Fred Perry,
Ted Baker, or
I'll wear all the English brands
because they're the people that they came to mind.
Or Top Shop,
right?
Top Shop.
Paul Smith.
Are you a suit and tie kind of guy most of the time, or?
When I wear it, I really wear it. I think so. I like it, so I transform into whoever that person is.
Friends with Sir Paul Smith.
Sir Paul, yes.
I see.
Yes.
I see. Okay. You mentioned a lot of brands, which is great. We'll get to that later. We'll talk about some of your favorite brands. But okay, I guess that wraps up the swag check. But now,
second time. Why did we do it again? We never usually do that. You just like to do it.
It's special for today.
Special, yeah.
Today,
Special.
Peter Hugh Davis here.
Yes, Hugh Davis.
Okay. All right.
Not bad.
Now, Pete, for the people who don't know you, obviously we know you.
It's Mr. D.
Yeah, Mr. D. Mr. D. Now, we need to get to know you a little bit better. In a segment called "Who the Hell Are You?"
Who the hell are you?
Right.
Now we know you're from Brighton in England.
Yes.
Okay.
That was a shitty beach, right?
Wow, Lucas.
No, it's true, okay? It's true. Brighton has shitty beach and rock.
It's generally populated with very attractive European ladies playing topless table tennis or something. I don't even know how you do that in table tennis on the beach, but they do that during the summertime.
And chavs at Brighton Pier.
And
right?
chavs, yes, lots of chavs.
Yeah.
The chavettes are all right. Yeah,
Chavettes
mate,
all right, yeah?
No, yeah. You want to go on the arcade machines? Yeah, it's going to be
safe, yeah?
fucking amazing, mate.
Fucking safe,
yeah.
blood, did it?
Well, that's up north a bit, mate. That's we're fucking chavs down Brighton, mate. So it's not the same.
Wow.
You don't speak the same way,
from
mate.
Manchester. I'm from
You
Manny,
got to
innit?
blow out that subwoofer, yes, that's right.
I was from Manny, innit?
From Manny, yeah.
Manny.
It's like man, you're
trust
from up
blood,
north.
yeah, blood,
Up
yeah.
north.
Yeah,
Jeez, oh,
easier.
no, get out of here, mate. Stab you up, man.
Chinese New Year.
Oh, sorry, Chinese New Year.
I saw somewhere that you used to work as a financial consultant.
I did.
How did that, become this? You living here in Malaysia, doing what you do now,
Bro, all the contests, bro. After
it's
that,
the
cannot
contest.
financial consult already.
I couldn't work out what was 1 plus 3.
Calculator.
To have. Oh, okay, all right. I was working. I worked for General Motors Acceptance Corporation, where I had to work with Malaysia very loosely because you guys are always on holiday. So I was like,
called them out, man.
international, factoring. So okay, there are some debtors. There are some people that need to pay up here in Malaysia. Let me just give them a call. What was that? 60 holidays a year. So,
sorry, Chinese New Year.
So I did not one time get through. Not once. I mean,
And you were still in England back
I was in England,
yeah.
and I was calling Malaysia at a reasonable time during the day because the 7-6 hour time difference, depending. And no one ever picked up.
You called during like the break where you're eating curry puffs.
Probably the curry puff break.
It's called Minum Petang.
Minum
break.
petang.
Minum petang,
You know who you are.
Yeah, you fuckers with curry puff and
Oh my
quail.
God. And then how did you end up in Malaysia? So
Then I moved to another thing. I did some other business as a non-conforming mortgages. So preferred mortgages, subsidiary of Lehman Brothers. Lehman Brothers caused the global collapse that happened like 2008. I was in a company that the subsidiary of theirs, and
Nomura.
It was Preferred Mortgages, but they moved up to London. Things happened, and then they decided they didn't want me, so they got rid of me. But at the same time, it just crumbled, I guess. And then I came out to Malaysia because a friend said I could try modelling out here. I was like, I've got like a finance job. Why do I want to?
Why take pictures?
Yeah, exactly. I just because I had never taken. If you look at my Facebook, if you can get through to my Facebook, if I've accepted you. Because I got a list of 1,000+ people that I just don't check because Facebook is for older people.
It really is.
Totally. I'm a little bit old.
My mum really loves Facebook.
Exactly. My mum is on Facebook as well.
Yeah.
Hey, mum. If you can go there, you can check out pictures from like 2006, 2000, late, mid 2000s.
You want to date yourself,
it's
right?
Not me. It's not me.
It's not you.
It's not the me that I am now.
Right.
So I became the me in 2006, I guess. So when I came out here and got my head sorted out after having a lot of hangovers for about 6 months of depression. Because when I was there, I had a long-term girlfriend that went. I lived in it was a student house. I was going to say very nice house.
Very nice.
It was a very horrible student house, but it had a great ambiance.
Yeah.
Ambiance. How many housemates do you have? 10?
There were like 6, but I'm talking about...
How old were you at this point?
I was 20, 23, 20...
Wait, how old are you now?
I don't know.
Hey, he's young enough to not be on Facebook
all
anymore.
The contests, all the contests.
No, too many touches to them.
It's like strokes, strokes,
gentle,
glancing touches.
Yeah, touches.
Long-term
You can't
effects.
say blows. I know you probably can. I don't know. I still need to read the old list of things you can and can't say.
Really?
But I mean, it's a bit crazy, but it works. But so I was over there. I came out here, and then. I got my first photo shoot with Bernard Oy. I can direct you to those pictures if you like.
Okay.
And really good photographer, DreamWorks, and I was like, wow, maybe I can do modeling.
I am pretty. I have to model.
Yeah, because I didn't know I could. I didn't see my potential. So maybe if you see someone's potential in something, you can steer them in that direction.
Funny story. The first time I met Peter Davis, he doesn't remember this. I don't think.
Mr. D.
The first time I met Mr. D. I was still working in TV back then.
Okay,
we were casting
for Quickie.
for Quickie, right? So we were casting new hosts.
Oh yeah.
And he came in for an audition.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was like, wow,
I was
this
hyper.
very tall British gentleman.
Gentleman on the Quickie.
And then he did his audition, and then that was the first time I had met him. Then the next time I saw him again was for Mima. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
So safe to say he didn't get a Quickie job lah.
No lah.
No.
Not enough last. Too much yes. No problem.
No, but I don't think Quickie was for you though. You know what I mean? It was very.
It's for people like you lah.
It's very kiddie. It's very young. And
Are you saying I'm old?
And no, I'm not saying you're old, but you have a different. You have a more.
Older.
He's calling me out.
You have a more of a manly vibe. Don't make me hit on you on the show. So
It's Mr. D to you.
Mr. D, yes. And now you've been here for how many years now in Malaysia?
Too long.
It's over a decade.
It's more than 10 years.
Yeah, I'm like 13-ish years.
13
yes.
years.
Wow.
A lot of things have happened. I've pretty much become me here in Malaysia. I go back to England and I'm like, what the fuck? It hasn't progressed. It hasn't done anything. Every shop is closed down and it's turned into a coffee shop.
Right.
Not an Amsterdam style coffee shop. It's just like they sell coffee.
So a lot less fun.
Cafe Nero or something.
Yes, there's a Cafe Nero on every
square block.
After every shop there's one, then there's another one, and then everyone buys stuff on the internet. I tried to buy a bicycle part. I just couldn't physically buy it.
You had to go to Whole
I had to
Foods.
go. Yeah, I tried. They didn't have it. So
What the fuck?
I used to work at Whole Foods.
Did you?
I was a
What did you
bicycle
sell?
mechanic.
Oh my god.
Oh wow,
Serious.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
wait. So like heritage-wise, you are half Malaysian, right?
I believe so.
Yes. So mom's Malaysian.
She is Malaysian Chinese from Kota Kinabalu,
Right.
Chesterton Water Village.
East Malaysia. Woo.
But your mom's been in England. I mean, pretty much your whole life, lah.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
Did you guys come back to visit a lot when you were growing up?
Yeah, so I've been here ever since I think I was about 5 years old, and I used to travel and visit, and I've got good memories, mainly of East Malaysia.
Of course, because it's the best Malaysia.
Of course, it's the best. It's
Damn
the
right.
true
Malaysia. Hornbills only in East Malaysia.
Yes, and those
Can you
really
please,
big bugs, like this big, that make huge noises and scare people.
Big flowers too.
Big flowers.
Raffles, They smell like shit.
Yeah, and Brunei as well. So I used to, because I stayed in Miri a lot.
Nice.
So it's like Miri, Brunei, and my Kung Kung and Popo, they stayed in Brunei.
Yeah.
So I used to go visit them, and then a lot of things around there. And no one was in KK, but I visited KK. I've been on the old the donkey ear thing. I've been up there.
Yeah.
Mount Kinabalu. That's the one.
Yeah.
The donkey thing.
Yeah. Sorry. And
It's true though. It's called the. It's called the-
That's what some people call it.
Yep,
Do
yep.
you speak any? Do you speak any Chinese at all?
I do practice.
Oh, as people in your region call, do you speak any Asian?
Asian. You speak any Asian?
Well, I my Cantonese is pretty good.
Wow, really? Yeah.
When I've had a drink
Drink
or
or
10.
six.
Yeah. You went for 6, I went for 10.
Straight up, man.
Yeah, so, or at least I think it's good. But I went out with one of my friends last night. He couldn't understand what I was saying.
I don't understand you half the time.
No.
Too proper.
Am I mumbling?
Shit,
though?
no, you're
but
just too proper.
I was trying to, because when I came over, I just mumbled like all of my friends in England. I can't understand them now.
It's you're south of the Watford Gap. That's
it's
why.
very southern.
Yes, yes.
It's a southern English.
South of the Watford Gap.
Yes, if you're up north,
Yeah,
it's a very
and then you talk like this and you're up north, yeah.
But is the mumbling thing a common thing?
It's very common, mate. You don't know what I'm saying.
So with British people, it's very common.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. Later, maybe
Right.
after the
All right,
podcast,
yeah.
is done, we can out some food or
Fun
something.
goal.
Maybe get some noodles and stuff.
Time
I mean,
for
did you
power.
understand a single thing?
Yeah.
And I do because I study in Manchester. That's why.
I go back and I'm like, sorry,
Pardon?
pardon. These are my good friends. I don't.
What?
It's like, what, mate? What are you trying to tell me, mate? So, so
English lesson from the person who actually, the Brits who actually speak English. I'm like, what the fuck are you
at
talking
least
about?
my English, I feel that my
yes.
English accent is quite proper.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's
yes.
Queens, it's Southernish.
Queen. Yeah.
And it used to be posher, actually.
Yes.
I saw a video of me when I was 8 crawling out from underneath my sofa.
Mama.
Don't ask. Mama, is tea ready? Do you have any?
What's for tea?
Wow.
Do you have
Ma?
crumpets?
Close my eyes right now. Imagine I'm watching The Crown, on Netflix, which is a really good show, by the way. You should check it out.
I haven't seen that. I should check it out.
Yeah,
You
really,
should
it's
watch
good.
Singapore Social first.
Yeah. Should I?
No.
No, don't. Okay, now you're an automobile enthusiast.
Yes.
We want to put you through a bit of a test.
Oh gosh.
All right.
I'm so gonna win this.
Okay. Oh, all right. So it's,
It's
a bit
not
of
a contest.
It's a
okay?
bit of a
This
test
one
of
is
these.
not
Okay.
contest.
Okay, hit me with your random
Okay,
questions.
this is a
about-
car test. Okay, now,
Okay.
but before we get into
Why don't
the,
you turn on the laptop and
I don't want to show you the answers, lah.
Don't see answer.
Okay, so before we get into the test,
Yes.
we know that you own some pretty cool cars,
some dodgy vehicles?
Some pretty
Dodgy
cool
vehicles.
cars.
Now, do you still have your Nissan Safiro?
I've got 2 Sephiros.
Okay.
2 Sephiros, one not
2
enough.
Safilo.
Safiro, that's what they call it. RB26s in there.
I had one RB26.
Yeah.
I blew the bottom end twice, so I thought it was.
Oh,
time
don't
for a
just anyhow
change.
say blow the bottom end way. That's the different kind of
Blew the
podcast.
bottom.
And so, do you drift these Safiros then?
Yes, one is a full drift spec in my budget terms car, and it does lots of drifting. There's an Instagram account for them because
You have an Instagram for your cars.
because I don't think people would like to be subjected to the amount of car
Yeah,
crap that I actually enjoy. It's like people follow me, they want to see a picture of me, and they don't want to
In
see
tights.
a picture of a car. Yeah, they want to see me in tights,
Okay.
not a picture of a car. And I'm like, a lot of people like the a car thing, but maybe not the people that follow me for following me, because then they want the content to be about me.
Right.
So I guess, so
Ergo.
I've made a car account, and then people watch. Some of the videos get more views than my videos.
Then you're gunting Sampah cycling videos.
Hey, man, getting Sampa is not an easy climb. Okay,
It's
not.
a good climb. As a video, I kept it on my Instagram the other day because it's got very low I don't know.
Okay.
I'm just like
I've actually seen you. I've actually seen you at Genting Perez, I think, before. Because I was at the sign. I think you were on the way through to TT, maybe.
Okay.
Then my friend was like, "Hey, that's Peter Davis." I'm like, "Who's Peter Davis?"
Lucas was just
"That's
there
Peter
having
Davis."
McDonald's.
No,
That's
bro.
when
I was
you
at the
had to
sign.
stop down the
I was
road.
at the sign. The sign.
McDonald's
Genting Perez.
sign.
No, not Genting Sabah. Genting Perez.
Perez,
So
oh.
I was there at the sign, and it says, you know,
at the top,
and
yeah.
Negeri Sembilan. And like Amir's like, "Hey, bro, that's Peter Davis." I'm like, "Who the fuck's Peter Davis?"
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now you know.
I get people, and I really appreciate it, screaming out my name. Yeah, when I ride up
Okay.
Genting
And then you crash.
Perez. No, I only did that once when I was trying to do selfies.
Oh,
Wow.
I was holding my GoPro, and
yeah.
I was getting the selfies in.
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
I was getting the selfies in. It was wet, and I just got my Pirelli P0 Velos, and I thought, it'll be fine. And I fumbled trying to get it back in the back pouch. I was like, got 2 hands. I can't do this corner with 1 hand.
and yeah, that's how he has
I've
another
got
plate. in his
4 shots of me, like different angles.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay,
I want to see
okay.
those pictures.
Yeah.
Okay. The cycling later, but we
Yes.
just get into
Okay.
the test right now. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Sorry to keep
Now-
distracting you.
You, my friend, are an actor as well as an automobile enthusiast, and this test.
I love this.
This test is about the best movie cars of all time. Okay.
Yep. Oh.
So how this works is we're gonna.
Maybe I won't get
say-
this.
Now you say lah. We're gonna say what movie it is, and then you're gonna tell us the iconic car from that movie.
Oh crap.
Okay, let's give it a shot. Let's give it a shot. We're all about the same age, so this some older
In
movies.
60 seconds.
Okay, your first one is Back to the Future.
Oh, DeLorean. I watched that on Netflix. That's a good film.
Very good film. DeLorean.
What year?
Okay, that one.
Yeah, never mind. I'm just kidding.
Okay, very good.
60,
Very good.
80,
81.
one. Yes. Okay.
All right. Now, are you a fan of the Fast and Furious franchise?
Yes,
Okay. There's no wrong answer
I
here.
grew up on it.
Yeah, okay, there you go.
It's a Supra.
Vin Diesel, wait lah.
Challenger.
Aye,
Okay,
Vin Diesel
yeah.
almost always drives his American muscle in the Fast and Furious movies. It's a...
It's a Challenger, is it? I think it's a Challenger. I don't know.
He actually only...
Dodge.
It's a Dodge. You're close. It's the other one.
I'm just listening to this music.
Do you feel like you want to be a
I'm
millionaire?
really, really tense. Can I call a friend?
No, you can't call
It's a
it.
Dodge. It was not a Viper.
No. What do you do to your phone at the end of the night?
Ram it
No.
to the charge.
Yes, it's a Charger.
Charger.
Yes.
Oh gosh.
Charger.
Okay. Well, that really helped.
Yeah, see,
You're
there you
welcome.
go. All right, the next one is...
Attention.
In the Ghostbusters movie, not the shitty one with Kristen Wiig, the
Yeah.
recent one. Okay.
The one with the boys, the men.
the proper one.
Yeah. What car make or what model was the Ectomobile?
I don't know.
I also
At
don't
least
know.
give me the car brand lah.
A GM.
It's a little bit more premium. Come on, think
More premium.
More premium. You know,
Lexus.
premium American car brand.
It's the Volvo XC90 because I listen to Arnold talk about it every day.
Okay, fine. It's a Cadillac Miller
yes.
Meteor. I mean,
Yep.
it's a really old car. So
Yeah.
all right, Peter Davis, your next
failed.
one.
Right.
You're
okay.
2 out of 3, I think.
Yeah, 2 out of 3
2 out of 3.
so far. Okay.
All right.
Number 4, Eleanor in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Yes.
Is a
It's a car.
yeah. No shit, Pete.
You asked what it was.
What model was Eleanor in Gone in 60 Seconds?
The horse one.
A horse, a Mustang. My
Yes.
friend's got one. 500 GT 500 or something.
That's right.
Good
Absolutely,
job,
man.
good
Yeah,
job,
that's
okay.
right.
Nice.
500.
have to drive it, by the
Shelby.
way.
Now, in 2008, Iron Man.
Oh, R8. Audi R8.
Okay lah.
Peter Davis. You killed it, man. You killed it. You only got like, two
I
wrong?
got the Ghostbusters.
Okay lah. He's mediocre at best lah.
It's yeah, it does fall in the middle.
Mediocre at best. You are average. Slightly above average.
So,
No one's special.
okay, let's get back to your cars then. So you have the Sephiros. I know you have a Mercedes-Benz W123.
Got rid of that.
Okay.
And I've put a Lexus LS400 in its place.
What the fuck?
Actually, I did. And now I'm on my second one because
second one. You don't need
flipped one over.
Second what? Second what?
Lexus.
LS400.
Oh, okay.
I did a watch Tokyo Drift once and flipped the car over. Yeah, my friend sent me that meme. I might have to post that. Yeah, so I was driving down the Pachala Link and I just got some new wheels, second-hand wheels, and they came with second-hand tires and no more flour. No, you know, and it started raining. Yeah, but that skitter. And
so instead of slowing down,
no, I was fine because you know it's fine. It wasn't raining. Then suddenly it was pouring down. It was not like I was late. I was late for a live radio interview. Anyhow, so I was trying to get there, and I missed my turning, as you do because you're rushing a bit, and because I thought I don't want to chance that. I don't think the car's going to grip up. The floor's a bit wet. So then I smashed the car up a bit further on down the road. I went through the Panchala Link.
Yeah.
And I went to the right hand side lane.
Yep.
And they fixed a lot of things since this incident. And they did not reimburse me for anything. But they didn't charge me for anything either. They were just kind of happy. It was like, I just lost a car.
Okay.
So anyway, I was driving along, okay, and the suspension was a little bit hard. It's a bit stiff. Tires, bought that. So driving. And then there's like a little bit in the road where it's two different textures joining. And there's a little bit off camber. So I went over that and the car just aquaplaned and just kept going and going. So there are some bushes on the right-hand side and then there are a bunch of poles. Now if you go down you go through.
Yeah, the rubber poles.
The rubber poles.
Yeah.
No, they're made out of steel. They're made out of steel.
Okay.
And
Steel
they
poles.
smacked my car.
Damn.
And I was like, oh gosh. And then I was running through my mind.
gosh.
Oh goodness.
Dreadful.
I wonder what awful things are going to happen to my drivetrain. And it's like, my front lower arm's going to be bent, and I wonder if my wheel will make it through. And we're upside down.
And it didn't.
Shit.
So yeah, no, they didn't.
Upside down.
Upside down. I can share with you some pictures. On the Loaf Van account, you can see some of that.
Yeah.
I just flipped it up upside down. I was like first person GoPro footage,
And then it's like,
and I was like, okay, wear your seatbelt, kids, because
Wear your
that
seatbelt,
kept me in my seat. And then I unplugged it and fell upside down. And then because the car was on its side, went out through where the windscreen was and ran away because I watched too many movies. No explosions, because if there was a fire, which is why all the Ferraris suddenly catch a light, then you get covered with insurance, don't you?
but you didn't.
No, I just lost a car.
Shit.
So it's obviously total write-off.
Yeah, it's a total write-off. Friends were like, "Oh no, you could fix that." I was like, I mean, yeah, I know Malaysia, I know Malaysia Boleh, and I do trust in it, but this is a little bit extreme.
Yeah.
Super glue works wonders.
Yeah, super glue is good, but
Dude,
not that good.
How many close calls with death have you got? You know what I mean?
I've had a lot. I mean, when I used to ride,
you, bro?
I used to
What the
ride downhill mountain biking and stuff. And
you're
we used to do
fucking
road
crazy.
gaps and stuff, and I don't even think I could do that now. Mentally, I'd be like, no, that's
Too
a
old.
bad idea. No,
Not too old.
not too old.
Too many contests.
So you know, I need to look after myself because you know I need to do things like come on this podcast.
Yeah.
So I can't injure myself.
No.
That's true.
To that extent, I can't do.
Somebody needs to tell the story, right?
Somebody needs to tell it.
Exactly.
So I made it that time, and I'm here.
Okay, since you're a car person, I'm looking to buy my second car.
Right.
I'm driving a Kia Rio right now. So I'm going from a shit car to a slightly less shit car.
Okay,
Slightly less shit.
I don't have much money.
What
Look,
kind of Rio are you driving now? Is it like which sort
the
of
only one lah.
the old?
2012,
The hatchback.
2015
It's a hatchback, right?
That's
One
okay.
point-
It's 2012. It's still kind of new.
2013
That's newer than any of my cars.
I want a second-hand car, which is not going to break my bank.
Have you tried the Porsche Cayenne? That's going to break your bank.
Wow.
Okay, they're like-
Okay, Mom, I'm getting a Porsche because
Exactly.
Peter Davis said so.
It's 18 to 20,000. 20,000.
How much is the
ringgit.
service?
Oh, you just have to know what to do with yourself. if you're a car guy, you might be able to get away. without
I'm not a
spending too
car
much.
guy.
Okay, then buy something Japanese.
Okay, Japanese.
Okay, if I Toyota Mark X,
Toyota
26,000.
Oh, that's a very nice,
It's,
comfortable car.
You can do them up very nicely. You type in Mark X stance, and no, this is extremely expensive. Okay, you don't want that.
Thanks. Okay, wait, car list.
You want version 1. Version 1.
Lucas is literally Googling right now.
Not bad.
Yeah. It's actually a very classy car.
very
I like
classy.
it because it's rear-wheel drive.
140,000?
6-speed Triptronic. No, you got to look at the 26.
Sorry.
Yeah, look at the cheaper ones.
Okay, cheaper ones.
Yeah, that's
Fuck,
But the Mark X's
it's old. But is that older than the Kia?
Yes, much older.
Oh.
Okay.
the Mark X's are Recons, right?
Yeah, the Recons.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's fully Japanese. Yeah.
Fully Japanese. Will it talk to me in Japanese?
It will, yes. It's got the whole, everything will be...
Will it be like, turn left here?
The
Everything will be
infotainment's all in
problem.
Japanese.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's all
shit.
problematic. You got to change all that stuff to new
A
stuff.
friend of mine had one.
Okay.
And she's like, I'm sorry, I don't listen to hits because the radio only goes up to 90.0.
And it's like...
So it's only BFM, is it?
Yeah, it's like, it's because it's Japanese.
okay,
right?
okay.
That's the way it is. A lot
Mark
of alphas and
X.
stuff. It's pretty
Okay.
cool. Low maintenance because it's still a Yota.
Okay.
And
How about the SUV?
SUV? If you're going to SUV,
Which is not an XC90. I know.
They're the XC90s.
They're very expensive.
No, the 26,000 again around that price.
No.
XC90. Type in XC90. See the old one.
XC90.
Okay, but
The old ones.
since you're a car guy, right?
Okay,
so a lot
okay.
of car guys,
European will have issues.
a lot of car guys that I see on YouTube and stuff, they're very against crossovers. And what's
do you
your
mean by
take
that?
on crossovers?
Well, if someone wants to pass me a beautiful crossover vehicular, I'd definitely be happy to.
What
drive
is
it.
a crossover?
Volvo, are you listening?
What? What's a crossover?
A crossover is an SUV, lah.
Okay, I don't know. I'm not a car guy.
It's to
Yeah.
go to the shops, but just in case there's like a speed bump, you can drive over.
Okay. So it's those SUV, but not really.
Well, yes, exactly.
I mean, it's an SUV, but it's more for like, driving the kids to like soccer
XC40 lah.
practice, going
Yes.
to buy groceries.
which is really what an SUV is.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
But, I don't know.
I mean, it doesn't do stuff that a Land Cruiser can do.
But maybe it's got like a off-road mode for fun.
Yeah.
When you go to the
Okay.
beach and you really want to get your car stuck, you can get there, get it stuck, you can't get it out.
Okay, maybe I shall buy a Mark X.
It's pretty cool. And if you type in like stance, I mean, a good size of wheel is 18 inches.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get something like a 10J so you can stretch the tires a bit. And you just,
Sure.
poke it out. But the Japanese do it
All
really well
right.
on 17, but the roads are so smooth that you don't have to worry.
Okay.
No, you know what? I love this because
Hey, I know,
this is the first time
I
on
don't
this
know what the fuck he's talking
podcast
about.
Lucas is completely and utterly lost.
I forgot.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
He
This is
started talking
wonderful.
cars and you're talking cars and
It's
you're like,
wonderful,
got
it's wonderful.
this car thing up and I'm
It's
seeing
wonderful.
cars
It's okay. It's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay.
It's just-
I love it.
Okay.
you get some front upper camber arms and then you'll be able to
Okay.
like dip
Upper camber
the
arms.
negative camber on the front to about
That
4
means
degrees.
the wheel is like this.
Yeah, you get some camber.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then it's
okay.
good.
Write down some notes.
Write it
Okay,
down.
okay.
Yeah.
Now.
Now.
I'll reference this. I'll listen to it.
podcast.
Like, yeah.
Well, you better.
Okay, now we move on into the next segment. It's called Mess With, Don't Mess With. Pete, we want to know. Oh, sorry, Mr. D. Mr.
Yes,
D.
thank you.
We want to know what are some of the things in life right now that you're liking and you're not liking. Okay, so just now you're talking about some fashion brands, Ted Baker and whatnot.
Yeah.
Let's start with some fashion brands. What are your favorite brands out there right now?
Besides Armour, they don't count.
You see, I'm not really that ultra fashionable. So, I just like to wear stuff that's comfortable or there's a little bit out there. Like with Under Armour, I'll generally go for the most fluorescent shoes I can find.
Okay.
And then I just wear like a black t-shirt and, black trousers.
And
something like
Bob's
that.
your uncle.
Done. So when you're talking about fashion brands, it's not really me. I mean, I did do modeling for a very long time, so I do know what to wear, what not to wear. But I'm not really about that life unless there's an event and then someone might dress me. So then I don't really bother.
Yeah, and you don't have to pay for it, so it's great.
Yeah, I mean, not you have to pay for it.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, but what brand? Are there any brands out there, just in general, doesn't have to be fashion, that you are not, messing with? You
not
don't-
messing with. I don't know. It's Primark in England.
Primani. It's Primani.
Primani. It's got some good stuff. But
How dare you speak ill of Primark?
it's good.
Primani.
Everyone wears it.
For the average Malaysian listener, explain what Primark is.
Primani.
Well, it's a very discounted store. Well,
Yep.
it is actually, I'd say they do a really good job with their price point, and the style is not bad, but it's just the wrong size a little bit or something, and the quality, it's not going to last for a long time. But
you wash it twice and it's gone.
It's gone. It's the wrong size. But that at the same point is good
because it's only £2.
Yes. If it's just you just want like a white t-shirt, you just go there, you get it. You might even wash it to get it a weird size, just to look a little bit out there for a night. So
every international student when they go to the UK to study, first week, right? First trip,
my Chinese friends,
Primark.
First trip. So, when are we going into Brighton town? So, why do you want to go to Brighton? Well, I'd like to go to Primark. Oh.
Primark. And if you don't find anything in Primark, you go to TK Maxx.
TK Maxx.
Okay. TK
That's
Maxx.
good. That's premium stuff.
Right?
Premium. Just discounted.
Outlet stuff. Okay.
Right.
So, I would say Primark is like
it's more
brand's outlet.
It's its own version. Yes,
it's like brand's outlet. Just that everything's more basic and cheaper.
Yes, and if you're talking like a pound for pound, ringgit for ringgit, it is cheaper.
It is
than the ringgit for ringgit. It's crazy. And then you buy it over there in pounds, you bring it back, and it's still cheaper. It's like, how does that work?
No, serious shit, dude. We're talking like full down jacket coats, down coats for like £14.
Wow.
Yeah, £14.
It's
but everyone has the same one lah. You all look the same.
Everyone in England is wearing black.
And with the fur on
it's to stand out. You just need to wear a pair of blue trousers.
Bit of colours. Trousers, yes.
Trousers.
Blue trousers.
Everyone is just wearing black. It's so boring. It's like going to Japan.
Boring.
When it's extremely boring. Everyone, all the Japanese, all the money men, they just salarymen. Yes, that's the one. They've all just wearing the same
black suit.
Black suit. It's crazy. Like fields of them.
Right.
And in England, just black.
Yeah.
Chavvy,
Chavvy, long.
So Primark. Besides Primark, anything else you're not messing with that we should know about?
No. I'm kind of
bicycle brands.
I'm okay. Ooh,
what do you write?
What's a shit car brand that you should not get?
Bicycle brands I can go on to. I was with a company, I shan't say their name. They have Maidones and stuff. Really nice bike. But then they kind of treated me a little badly, and I got a bit sad.
Hey, fuck you, like track.
It affected me.
Oh my god!
I didn't.
Brand. Madone is a horrible domain. Is not a good bike.
It's all really good actually, but but now I'm with a much better brand.
Specialized.
BMC.
Oh, are you?
Oh yes, I have a Falali.
Oh, nice.
So next time you
see
me,
a time machine?
It's a time machine R01. Damn. Di2. I got like electronic shifting and stuff. So it like shifts down at the back, so it goes down, and then but then you want to go to the next gear, and what it does is it shifts up to the hard gear, then shifts up into the easy one.
So it doesn't cross chain, right?
Yeah, it doesn't cross chain, but it like gives you an extra gear which you never knew you had. And I was like, how can I ride in this gear? Surely that's one more down at the back, so this is harder. Why is it easier?
Yep.
Mind blown.
Yeah, it's automatic. Like, oh man,
it's like having a sequential shifting.
I've always wanted a TR1, like the track.
Right.
The track beat. Oh
wow,
my god,
it's
sexy fucking
nice.
bike.
Yeah,
sexy fucking
it's
bike.
So nice.
This has been
Renox wheels, 40mm.
This has been the manliest episode we've ever done.
Carbon fiber. Everything.
We're talking about car.
Okay, I'm
disc brakes. It's got disc brakes. Hydraulic disc brakes.
MMA fight.
No, but to be honest with you, BMC is a super nice brand.
Hugh's new bike is a BMC, I think.
Swiss bike.
Go check out Pink Bike. Pink Bike and PJ. Go there.
Yeah, Pink Bike.
Gyro helmets. My shoes, they're so nice. They're like 2,000 ringgit.
I'm using the reflectives, the lace up reflectives.
Oh they're good. Mine like.
But I haven't cycled in a long time.
Okay, Lycra Army.
Come, let's go.
okay. No, my bike's with Eddie Samad. Hey, Eddie Samad, give me my bike lah.
All right. So we move on to another category, all right? MMA fighters. Who are you messing with right now? Who are you not messing with? Of course, we're going to talk about Conor coming
They're not
back.
Fighters, okay?
I mean...
They're contestants. Gladiators.
Gladiators. Athletes.
MMA contestants.
Sportsmen,
yes.
Okay, let's talk about the Conor fight. He came back and the 40-second...
Okay, I'll just stay here for a while.
What do you think? Your thoughts?
Well, there's a lot of hype to it. I thought Cowboy would win, to be honest with you. But then my friend was like, yeah, but Cowboy's really old. I was like, yeah, but he's got so much skill and he's a fantastic striker. He's really, really good. But then Conor did some cool stuff like studying his opponent, which is kind of good. And he studied the kick. So he knew that when Cowboy threw the kick, which was a bit blurry because he already had his nose busted up with the shoulders, that Conor could come back with a lightning speed kick and catch him. And, when they went into the clinch, it's not done often, but shoulder strikes is something that I've been training for forever.
Yeah.
So I mean, I haven't done them for the last couple of years, but I've been training them. In the previous decade. Yeah, shoulder strikes are good. There's a very English sort of, pub brawl sort of thing. It's hugging, but then you're kind of molesting their face with your shoulder.
So your shoulder and like
shoulder
strike
strikes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Sexy.
Now you know.
So okay,
Yeah.
did you bet on that fight?
I did not bet on that fight.
Okay.
I'm not really a betting man until it comes to Chinese New Year. Then I have to play now.
Yeah. Oh,
Play the music.
Now.
Hey. No.
Yeah, I like that. That's my favorite game. Yeehaw.
Okay.
Yeehaw is pretty good as well.
So who are some of the MMA fighters right now that you're not messing with then?
Local.
I don't know. Local. I don't know. I'm always on the wall, on the fence, on the
That's not a good thing, right?
No, I'm neither here nor there. But I think everyone is locally is doing a good job of coming up. So I'd like to focus more like on Agalan, who's Agalan Tane, who's with Monarchy and so on and so forth. And he had a bit of a rough patch because he had some injuries, but he's come back with a win.
Yeah.
And I saw him over Christmas, and
Someone to look out for.
yeah, he's something to look out for. He's like when I grapple with him, it's really difficult. It's pretty much rape. So, yeah, don't mess with
Agilantani.
Agilantani. Agilantani is
huh?
really, really good.
Yeah.
Striking, I'd still like to pretend that I'm better than him. But he trains every single day, and he's moving out to America to train out there with the the big crews out there.
Yeah.
And he's doing it proper style. So he is international level without a doubt for Malaysia, and he's going to do good things. So,
Nice.
yeah.
Okay.
Other athletes that are in the sport right now. You got like Jordan Boy. He had a very hard matchup the other day in the ring in one championship. He was against a guy from England who's really, really good striker. And Jordan Boy, pick things up, get back on the train. You are against a legend, so
Get back on the train.
Get back on the train. Get back on that wagon. Get back on the horse.
Yeah.
Get back in that car.
Don't
Get
do
back on
anything
the
with the
bicycle.
horse.
Don't do
Just
anything
get
sexual.
on.
Just get on it.
Don't even
in
touch
it.
his ass.
Don't get in it.
Not in.
On.
Is he riding it though? Or?
Well, see, then,
As long as the horse not riding him,
and
it's
he's
okay.
not in it. No. It's just not good. Animal welfare.
All right, sweet. Mr. D,
Yeah.
you happen to also be an actor. Well, you dabble.
I do dabble.
Yeah.
I do more acting. I'm extremely passionate about acting. I really enjoy it. So, I mean, since 2009, I've done a whole bunch of movies. So, it's 10 years I've been acting. I've done a whole bunch of TV dramas, mainly lots of English stuff, but,
Right.
because all my BM and my Chinese is awful. But right now, there's Black and White, which is out now on China streaming. So I'm in that, and I got dubbed because it was supposed to be in Malay, and then
You got dubbed.
I did
dubbed.
everything. Everyone in China stuff gets dubbed anyway, but I was
Yeah,
going to dub myself, and I got someone else did my voice, so I haven't seen it yet. But yeah, that's really good. So I got to do BM, and I was shouting as an army officer.
Yeah.
I thought I put a good role on. My character was good.
Yep.
Then there was Spiral, the end of last year, which was another science fiction movie where I killed a lot of people.
Nice.
A lot of death, a lot of blood. It was great. Really enjoyed
You didn't
that.
contest with them, lah.
No,
You
no
straight up
contest.
fucking fuck them out
dead.
and kill them.
DED.
DED dead. Okay.
Dead.
That's how the millennials
Yeah.
are doing it these days. Okay, so because I only asked that because we want to know what Netflix shows or movies you're messing with.
We can check out J Revolusi because I'm in that. That's my first.
Oh, a bit of a shameless plug there. Huh?
So I'm in there. Yeah. So I'm and then I've got another movie coming out
On Netflix as well?
No, it's coming out in cinemas next year.
in
Deleted.
cinemas.
Deleted. So it's
Next
coming out
year?
this year.
Okay,
So
okay,
April-ish.
April-ish.
Singapore production.
Okay.
Act 2 Pictures, which also produced Pascal and
Okay.
so on and so
Oh,
forth.
nice, yeah.
Okay.
So that'll be good, and I go very London in that.
London.
So
Oh.
hear me now. Hear me now. And my voice,
Yes.
and then you'll realise that I'm actually acting. So anyway, and I watched that movie. What was the Hobbs and Shaw thing? And the guy Stratham, he did a terrible accent. There was no consistency in it at all. He was just random English guy from anywhere in England at different points. There was zero consistency. I did a much better London accent.
You hear that?
Yes.
He can, you know.
But Meryl Streep, wow.
Meryl Streep, wow.
She was in that, right? That was the...
No, Helen Mirren. Helen Mirren.
Excuse me, it's Dame Helen Mirren.
Peter Davis. Oh, blimey.
Cheerio.
Anyway, I was just testing you.
Yeah, oh, right. Well, I'm glad I got that right.
Yep.
Yeah. I was like, So she was consistent. She went into the character.
Went into the character.
So Netflix. I'm enjoying Titans.
Oh, I just finished that.
I just finished the second series. The first series was good. Then it had a rubbish cliffhanger. Yeah, and I was like, ugh. But I just like fuck you, Batman. I just enjoyed that whole thing. And then the music comes on. You're like, oh, it's going to be fighting and death and killing.
And it was a contest. That's all.
It was good. It's just contesting.
Wait. Let me ask you though. How do you feel about Jorah Mormont's Batman, Bruce Wayne?
Actually, I like it. That was one of the funniest episodes. Was him being a complete cock.
Right. Yeah. Where he appears here.
Yeah, he just appears. He's Nightwing's
figment of imagination.
It was great.
Do we need a spoiler alert or something?
No need lah.
Fuck you, like you haven't watched. I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, you haven't watched it. But
I'm not gonna watch
But Batman,
it.
he's really cool. I liked him. He's
But his American accent, because he's an English guy, right? Ian Glenn, I think his name is Ian Glenn. His American accent wasn't so on point, though.
The thing is, you'd be told if you want to do an American accent, really go for this, go for that. But then it sounds too something. So he went kind of neutral.
Right.
I didn't pick up on the fact that he was English or American or anything. So I just enjoyed the performance.
Okay, all right.
So I really enjoyed that. That was my favorite.
Fair point.
Take some notes.
Favorite
Titans
episode. That was my favorite Titans episode for sure.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because he was a complete dick. It was great.
Yeah, so I'm going to give you your answer for not messing with. It's Singapore Social. Just don't watch it.
Don't
watch
Singapore.
it.
Okay.
Yeah, don't.
Because what about that don't fuck with cats thing?
What?
The Netflix.
Oh, don't fuck with cats.
Is that?
It's not bad. It's
that's
good.
good.
Because I got into. I was like, no, this is.
No, it's pretty good. You gotta go. I would rather watch
I don't
that
like cats.
twice than Singapore Social once.
Okay.
Wait, well, do you know what it's about though? Don't fuck with cats.
Yeah, so watch it.
Okay. I don't want to.
Don't spoil it. Just watch it.
Just turn it on now.
No, you really need to sit
It's
down.
3 60-minute episodes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sit down and you need to concentrate on it.
Actually, you know what? Just watch Singapore Social.
Okay.
Just watch it.
Just to
and just get annoyed with those motherfuckers.
You're confusing him, bro.
No.
Okay, watch it. Don't watch it.
Vinny, that fucker is annoying.
But
Man.
how long is it? Is it a long?
It's just a series, like
just a whole series.
You will rage watch it.
I watched the thing with RuPaul as well.
RuPaul?
With
Drag
the-
Race?
No.
I watched 10 episodes of 10 seasons rather of Drag Race.
Okay.
But it's okay. But the one with AJ and RuPaul.
Oh
is quite
yeah.
funny.
It's being
okay.
advertised now. I can't remember. what it's called.
I've had to watch the whole series, but I like a bit of RuPaul.
Okay. Now see that walk.
And then that's right. Don't fuck it up. It's the best line
And
ever.
don't fuck it up.
It's like, and don't fuck it up. That's a good one. Then Rick and Morty, of course.
Yes, I just finished the whatever we have of season 4.
Yeah,
it was
it's
great.
not really. Yeah, it's not much of it. I binge watched the first season, and then I
I
was
had
like,
to
when's the
catch
next
up.
one?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
it never
yeah,
happened.
yeah.
So Rick and Morty to go to. Black Mirror is still, but I think maybe season 3. Season 3.
Yeah.
And then
4 wasn't great.
No, I haven't even watched it.
No. It's not great. It's not great.
And then I got addicted to it. So I was like, okay, I'll watch season 2. And it's like, all right, I'll watch season 1. And
Kinda.
Yeah.
All right.
If you're really bored and you've got nothing to watch.
To be honest, Netflix should sponsor our pod.
They should.
The amount of times we brought.
I went to Netflix. I shot some stuff with One Championship.
Oh.
And it's been embargoed ever since then.
When was this?
And then now you're talking about it.
Yeah. Well, I didn't give you any information.
Oh.
But because
you better check your contract, bro.
Yeah, well, and then...
Right.
So, yeah.
And that wraps up Mess With, Don't Mess With. We move on to a very important segment
The most important.
on this podcast.
All right.
It's called
Is
Let's
this...
Be Honest.
This is the
Okay.
questions one.
Because I saw a message.
Yeah.
I saw a message
Yeah.
because I've been suffering today.
Yeah.
Anyway, and then I just...
For context sake,
Motherfucker is hungover.
Mr. D has been hungover today.
24-hour sort of hangover. This is some hardcore stuff. I can still feel it.
9:40 p.m.
Yeah,
right
he
now.
threw up in my bathroom before this.
7 o'clock. I think I started yesterday, and so I'm 2 hours past 24 hours, and I still feel a little.
Yeah, big night.
Slightly woozy.
Didn't even do anything.
All right, now in this segment, what happens is that we take turns to ask each other really hard to answer questions. Okay, you must always start your question with "Let's be honest." Here on the world's number one fashion pod, we are honest with each other and we don't lie.
Nope, we
to
don't.
one another. Okay, so we're gonna start. Peter Davis, Mr. D.
Right.
Let's be honest.
Okay.
Have you ever stepped into an MMA
Arena.
cage arena
Circle.
and was terrified of your opponent even before the fight started?
Like ball string, like little
contest
bitch kind.
started.
No, you get in there, you've trained, and you're just like, right, now's the time. Let me just sort out my sponsor thing and be distracted. Can I have some water? Because I'm really, really thirsty for no particular reason. That guy's really big. Wow, he looks bigger in real life. He's all glistening and muscly and looks like he's going to rip my head off. And
But you don't do that in
God.
contests. So
no,
that's
that's what happens. Yeah, yeah. And, but then and then I'm like, but maybe I've trained too. And okay, let's put on a good contest. We touch gloves. We go back to the corners. There's no corner because it's a circle.
It's a circle. It's a circle.
Coloured sort of banner
Area.
Yeah.
and then we just go at each other
And hug.
Yes,
Hug
do some
and
huggy stuff,
Shoulder.
some shouldery
Thing.
things, and
Yep.
so not afraid, but you can get worked up. You can get your mind, which is the hardest thing to train. You can let yourself run away with thoughts of I can't do this. And you just
Intimidation.
toughen the fuck up, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very
And
good.
just focus on what you've been training on.
Good
the last
advice.
couple of months. So
Good advice.
Very honest. All
Very
we-
honest.
We like it. Mr. D, your turn to ask any one of us. Let's be honest.
Here we go.
this is the bit where you ask me the questions.
Yes.
On
Yes.
WhatsApp
I told you to
Yes,
prepare
yes,
for
yes.
it this afternoon. So, Mr. D,
I've just so where would you like to see yourself by the end of 2020?
Oh wow.
so general.
Where would
It's
you?
extremely general because I have prepared.
Lucas, you want to go first?
No, fuck you. You go. I know exactly where you'll be. You and me hits FM.
I will still be at hits. I have no idea, man. I mean,
Do you not have any direction you want to go in? I've got some business ideas that I think are really, really good this year.
Yeah.
And I know what I want to do with my Instagram, blah, blah, blah. I know I know what direction I need
He
to go
sorted
in.
his shit out, man. What are we doing?
so okay, all right. So like this podcast, we only started.
I'm hoping.
We started this podcast last May, and I think honestly, this is the only thing I kind of do outside of radio.
Yeah, 'cause you're a loser like me.
You know,
Yeah.
And I think we got some plans to how to maybe
Monetize this shit.
Monetize it, yes.
as a business, make
I'll
it a
come in with
business.
my new product and I'll plug it and
for
I'll
sure.
throw you some
Let's do
cash.
that. Yeah.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
you heard it here first.
Yeah, that's right. That
Peter
new
Davis
business
things.
thing.
Yeah.
So hopefully
Condoms.
at the end of 2020, we would have made some money from this lah. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Not
Yeah.
bad. Not bad.
So then
Good
you
answer.
can get the new Mark X. You wouldn't need because our new Mark X is
Yeah.
big pimping.
Okay. Okay.
That's big pimping.
Big
Let's do that.
pimping.
Big pimping.
Big pimping.
Spending cheese.
All right, our turn to ask you another question, Mr. D.
Yes. Okay.
Let's be honest. Now we're pretty
Yes.
sure a lot of girls slide into your DMs.
Sexy girls.
Not just girls though, is it?
Okay.
Well,
Sexy
yeah.
boys too.
Sexy people.
What's the craziest thing anyone has slid into your DM? It could be a
look,
picture.
I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna name any names, but I was a bit oblivious to it. But one of the people that slid into my DM, so to speak, ended up flying back to England with me.
Oh, Jesus.
And stayed in my house, and then only then I realised.
Hold on.
I was just friendly. But they stayed in the downstairs living room, and I was like, yeah, okay, bye.
Oh my God.
wow.
Yeah,
Classic.
because I was just
Stupid guy things.
I was just like, oh, I'll be fine. I didn't see it, and my girlfriend was like, she's gonna, and I was like, no, just it'll be fun. And we had a really good time. But then she definitely try and
Sniffed your underwear, kind.
I'm probably
Like,
I just,
like collected your bits of hair in plastic
Oh
bag.
my god, this is
this is
a story for the
so,
ages. Man.
Yes.
yeah, I was just like, yeah, no, it'll be fine, and then
You dumb motherfucker.
I know.
Oh my god.
See, I'm a nice guy.
Are
you
you guys
are,
still
yeah.
friends though?
What do you think I know?
Wait.
I'd still be friends. I'd still be friends.
Yeah.
I'd still be friends.
You'd still want to,
Yeah,
huh?
she's still want your dick.
I still want to be friends.
Yeah.
And she still want your dick.
Okay.
Mr. D.
Mr. D, sorry.
Mr. D. Okay, I appreciate the honesty.
Very good,
Yeah.
very good.
Your turn. Your turn.
My turn.
Yeah, you've got a second one.
Oh
Yep.
God, because the WhatsApp was like pretty blurry.
So it's
Yeah, hit us with another generic one.
us to prepare.
Never asked to prepare.
You know, it's just like I get up to the circle fight because there's a circle fight.
It's not a fight.
It's
Contest.
the circle contest. It's here just be cage fight. Okay, convert to circle contest.
Circle contest.
I get up to the circle contest and I know that I've prepared. So and that's how I felt in the first question. But so like this,
Okay.
yeah, the second question. Let's be honest. I'm not trying to buy time here.
No. You want me to sing a song in the meantime?
Let's be honest. What things do you like right now? Like digital gadgety things. What do you want to see more of? What do you want this year? What do you want to grab?
I want to see Teslas here for cheaper.
Cheaper. I
Are
want
there Teslas here?
I mean,
You can probably
Get
import them.
one if you're rich
I've seen a
enough.
few.
Have you?
Yeah.
I've seen Teslas here, but I want the new boxy weird off-road thing.
Oh,
I think
the
it's
truck.
cool. I think
Truck.
it's cool.
It is cool.
I think it's really cool.
What do you think of that? Cool.
Yeah, I think it's cool.
And
yeah,
Yeah. Looks like
just
a
kitsch.
I think it's pretty dope, lah. Yeah.
kitsch.
It's sort of.
What do I want to see?
Great choice of words there, Pete.
Yeah. It's,
What do you want to see? Gadgets.
Gadgety stuff.
I want a
Fuck, I don't know, man.
better phone personally that can
Oh,
deal with my
oh.
bloody GoPro
Yeah,
data.
I kind of want to see more like newer laptops from Apple. Like, the
It's all
Apple.
the same stuff, isn't it?
See the 16-inch that just came out, right? It addressed a lot of the problems that people had with the previous ones. So because the previous one is just a little bit increment, a little bit, but this one came up a little bit bigger, screen's a bit bigger, and they actually have an escape key. So I'm like, okay, you know what? This is the start.
Okay.
And I'm like, I want to see more
Yeah.
from there. Yeah.
I mean, not bad for a question you pulled
Yeah,
out of your
yeah.
ass at the
Yeah,
last
not
minute.
bad, not
You
bad.
know, Pete.
It's true because you guys both
Yeah,
enjoy
yeah.
all this tech stuff I can see. So I thought
Yeah, no,
maybe
we
you got
just
these
pretend, we
cameras
just
here, you got
pretend.
like laptops, microphones,
Yeah.
this like road thing which
Pretending.
I've no idea how to. So yeah, you might
Very
like
observant
tech.
man. Very observant man. All right, this is the last one for you, Peter
Oh,
Davis.
fuck, the last one. There's a 3.
No, you don't know.
Yeah,
Three,
you got
three
two.
for us, 2 for you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you don't have to think anymore.
No
Don't
more
worry.
thinking. No more thinking.
All right, let's be honest. What's the most embarrassing thing, Peter Davis, that you've done for money?
Wow, what have I done for? I've done a lot of catwalk shows.
Sicily.
No, I've done some catwalk shows for charity. So,
Okay. So
my-
it's not for money then.
That's good, then.
It's kind of for money for someone else.
Yeah. So just put in context, it's like you receive this pay and you're like, oh my God, this is embarrassing. Burn the
Well,
money.
no, but then you say yes to it because you've got a hangover, and then you realise that it's really bad, and you still have to go through it because you have to honour what you've just signed up for. So
Right.
it would definitely be some sort of TV commercial where I know that the other guy's getting paid poo loads more than me, and I just said yes like a complete sucker because I'm nice and I take people back to England with me.
Wow.
So but I don't have any specifics, but I know that it is something like that. I know that I can feel that it's
Yeah.
An ad.
an ad.
One
or
of those.
something.
Okay.
Okay.
But-
Along those
or-
lines.
So the white guys get paid less or more?
Actually, the whole modelling industry is a little bit poorly paid now. So
Right. I mean, just right now or even
but
from
like
before?
a decade ago,
More poorly
fees
paid than radio? Or?
or better. Yeah,
Whoever's at radio pays you a lot.
You'd be happy to do commercials, is what I'm
Okay.
saying.
Yeah.
On top of the radio gigs.
Okay.
But it's a decade ago. It was better paid.
All right.
Yeah. So
Okay,
yeah,
okay,
no,
okay.
Yeah.
That's it. I just really can't put my finger on.
Yeah. Oh, but
Lots.
I have this question as well. So, like in the modeling industry here in Malaysia, is there a big disparity between women and men in terms of pay? Or do you know?
No, I think
Yeah.
it's the same.
Okay.
The payment's the same. Usually, men are always the accessory, or at least they were 10 years ago. But now there's more male modeling,
Yeah, man.
more stuff. So,
Shout out TTFJ, Top Boys.
yeah.
What's
Top
that?
Boys.
Top Boy Citizen?
Oh, I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
Oh my, oh yeah, you're just not good looking enough. It's okay.
What? I have no idea what
TTFJ
that is.
Did they sign you up?
No, yeah, I just rejected them. I just don't have time.
Oh, right.
TTFJ Ridwan, he started an agency, dude.
I know, TGFJ is the
It's good.
photographer dude, right?
Yeah, and,
so he started an agency.
Made some like real cool videos on
Oh.
social stuff.
So he has a bunch of boys, like
Nice.
called Top Boys, right?
Okay.
And then those are his models.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not like we use them for like
Pastel models, shoots.
fashion show or like,
No, we don't.
fashion week.
Shout out Top Boys, was it?
Basically, we
for
fucking use,
discounts for Pestle and Mortar.
dude. We use them for KFC.
Yeah,
we use
yeah.
them for freaking.
Now I know.
Oh my
Now I know.
silent partner, okay, silent partner. silent
Now
partner.
that wraps up. Let's be honest. Okay, before we let you go, this is the last and final segment. This is also a very important segment.
Right, important.
Now, because it's Chinese New Year, we
Right.
cannot let you get out of here without talking about money, right?
Ching Chong Ling long time.
Chinese New Year, bro. All right.
Oh, it's a new one. Shit.
Yes. Now, this segment is called You Can't Do It with No Do It. Okay, where we talk about money and the other sex. Okay, so Peter Davis.
Yes.
Because Lucas and I are very,
Men of honor.
yeah, we're very gentlemanly. I
Right.
don't even know if that's
Yes.
the word. We always start off this segment by asking you, how much money do you make?
Per month on a good month after taxes.
Well,
if you pay taxes, I won't tell anyone.
Yeah, no. But like I said, I just did Christmas.
All right,
And Chinese New Year,
all right,
and I'm broke.
all right.
So I got a really nice bicycle.
So 30,000 a month, lah.
Oh,
Nice.
Jeez, no.
Wait, okay,
wow.
wait. Do you get enough stuff from like say your sponsors?
I do
Yeah.
to not have to buy anything.
Right.
All right.
So
that's
therefore, my outgoings are not generally that crazy. So
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't need to make that much a month actually.
Don't
for my-
need to. So like 10,000.
less than that. I don't even need that much.
So,
and
because
and I
clothes-
live in Taras.
Yeah.
The
Now,
only white guy in Chiras.
Bungs are south. Jeez.
now the girls are not going to be sliding into your DMs. They'll be
Yeah,
showing
yeah.
up at your house. Yeah.
Because they all live next door. It's okay. It saves time. I don't need to pay for Grab for them. They just come over. They walk
Damn.
upstairs.
It's Peter
It's easy.
Davis.
Peter Davis. Professional cheapskate.
Yeah, so you don't have to buy
I'm half Chinese. Come on.
That's true. That's true. Shout out, mom.
the good half.
Hey, mum.
Don't need to buy clothes. You don't need to buy bicycles.
Yeah.
I guess like you said, you don't spend a lot of money on clothes and stuff.
Okay, my biggest expenditure is cars. That can completely kill the deal.
So how many cars do you have total?
I have one Fei lady, two Seifelo, one Lexi. I have a Min Bao chair, and
A mean bao chair?
yeah,
What, like a van?
it's like a loaf.
Okay.
The account is
Loaf van.
Elias Loaf Van.
Okay.
Loaf.
van.
And then there's a Framery car as well.
Family cars.
So he has 6 cars and this motherfucker is telling me he's not earning much money. Fuck you, lah. I barely have 1 car.
Okay, look, I got sponsored one of the cars. So,
Wow.
So he has 5 cars.
Okay, so wait. Wow.
one isn't under my name, so it's okay. That's not so. It's a
4 cars.
One is a drift car. So
4 cars.
3 cars that I have to.
So you 3 you pay
three
road tax, ah?
a road tax. Okay, sure, yes.
shit.
And they're all like in the 90s, apart from the Fey lady. That's like
90,000.
No, the year. 2003. Then they're not new
Jeez.
cars.
Okay.
So you could buy one brand new car. If you were
One
to go out,
XC90.
you get an XC90. No, you could get like a new Vios or something for the
New
same price as
Vios.
all of my cars
Yeah,
put
that's true.
together.
Yeah, that's true.
So, am I really that rich though?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Oh man, the modesty, The
What a
modesty.
bastard.
No, but okay.
Do you know how much tires cost? Petrol.
Your
I'll just drive this car until it runs out of fuel, and then I can drive that one until it runs out of fuel, and then maybe I could drive that one. That one doesn't have air conditioning. I'll do it anyway.
more
It'll run out
aircon?
of fuel. Okay, this one needs 97. Oh god, I'll drive that one.
Needs
95.
97.
Yeah.
You have a car that needs 97.
Yeah, I've got 2 cars that require 97.
Wow, such a tough life. To
Oh
have.
my God.
What car do I drive this morning?
It is like that, you know. And then when I do all these things, I did something for the new Bentley GT Continental the other day.
Nice.
Oh,
So that
nice.
was a 2.2 million. Beautiful vehicular. So if I drive that, then you know I drive that for a while,
Yeah.
and then I
Just
Pick
driving
up
a
the chicks.
driving a
Yeah, pick up the
bungalow, you know.
chicks.
Driving a few bungalows.
So nice.
2 units of this house.
It's a beautiful, beautiful car.
Yes, I'll probably never ever see one or touch one or smell one.
You could. And but then the other day I went to the where is it? The thingy majig, the printing factory, and then they had a Rolls Royce there. Oh my
APW.
goodness, APW.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Phantom.
8 million. I was
8
like,
million.
Oh wow, GT Continental. Okay, Rolls Royce. 2 beautiful British brands again.
Beautiful
Thank you,
British,
just,
yes, right.
Letting you know, positive British.
I'm surprised you don't have a Jag
I would get a Jaguar.
in racing
Jaguar.
green.
No,
in British racing
I get the one from Men in Black.
Oh,
the
yeah.
old XJS. No, but I do a wrong thing. I put a 1JZ Toyota engine in there. There you go.
What? No.
Because the Jag engine's a piece of poo.
It's a Jag, but it's a Jag.
You say you have a fair lady. Is a 350Z?
Yes.
Oh wow.
I'd love a 370. The 350 actually has a fantastic chassis.
I
Its
see it for a
cornering
while.
ability is amazing. My setup right now is like 4 degrees negative on the front, 3 degrees negative on the back. I've got 0-1 racing suspension from Khaki Motor. Hey guys.
Sampai, you know.
You know that Prince lubricants
Prince
car
lubricants.
is really, really good, and it looks stunning with that unicorn graphics full
Unicorn graphics
Yes.
full wrap.
And,
You really
the
are
A-guard window
built
tinting.
A-guard window tinting.
Yes, they did a really good job, and it's splendid.
I need to
car.
retint my car.
And
so,
I take really good videos of it on my GoPro whilst wearing my Under Armour clothing.
God
And
bless
of
you, Fun
course,
Sports.
I
Sponsor
need-
the pod.
Yeah, I need my Oakley sunglasses as well. 'cause I've got
Oakley
the
also,
Prism
yes.
Road lenses, so I can see the road better.
Yes, very good
And then,
lenses.
thank you again, SKM
Jawbreaker.
Tires, for helping me out with tires at SKM Tires and Pandaninda, because you guys really, really helped me keep my car on the road with those fantastic discounts.
You know what?
I know that my answer to his question already. I want to have as many sponsors as this
Yeah, I know.
right here.
Dude, any influencers out there listening or watching this, right?
Y'all got nothing on this guy.
Yeah, dude, this is how you do it, man.
Y'all got nothing on this
This
motherfucker
guy
right
is
here.
born to be the commercial life, okay?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So to sum it up, I don't need to spend that much money.
Yeah.
And sometimes I put my BMC bike in that Prince Lubricants drive it to Ululangat, and then I use all of my gizmos in my gyro helmet, gyro shoes, which are very fancy.
Bike computer or Garmin?
No, I just use
Okay.
my
Oh,
Sunto,
okay. Sorry, Sunto.
Sunto 5.
Sunto.
So, you know, and it's all I need.
Wow, I'm taking notes right now.
Yeah, man. Shit.
Only I don't have that many sponsors to mention, you know what I mean?
I have exactly none.
Okay, I guess the next question is kind of redundant, but I'm going to ask you anyway. How much money do you spend on clothes and
Nothing. Just next,
fashion
next.
in
Nothing.
a month?
Nothing.
In a month,
Do you hear all his sponsors,
I
fucker?
know, I know.
I can go out and I just feel like, okay, I spend maybe 500 to 1,000 max.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's like an average would be like 500 buying.
What the fuck?
Maybe some shoes
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
or a pair of jeans.
Okay.
You know, something like that.
A pair of jeans for $1,000.
So-
Okay, good.
No.
Shout out Kronos.
Like, tough jeans. That's
Tough jeans.
My max spend would be probably about 500 really.
All right.
Literally. So.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
What's too much for you when it comes to
Yeah.
buying clothes or shoes?
Yeah. What's the most you've ever
I'm,
spent?
I'm a very practical sort of person.
Yeah.
Says the man with 5 cars. But okay.
There are 7 days of the week. There's a family car. I need one more. So, you know, it's just like I need to change my underpants today.
Okay.
So I'll wear another pair of underpants.
Oh, I thought you buy another
so
car.
So maybe you wear another pair of underpants on Monday, a different pair on Tuesday.
Okay.
When so's the car.
Oh, you
same
don't
thing.
turn them around and flip them in and out.
Not always.
Okay.
But you know, you just in case, if someone were to come, if my mum were to come round my house and were to look at my underwear drawer and see I had one pair, and that's a spare pair because I'm wearing the other one. So, you know, it's just, you know, to make sure my mum doesn't scream at me.
Okay.
So I need the 7 cars.
Right. Sure.
doesn't?
Okay.
There you go.
How many cars does your mom have?
She doesn't drive. But underwear, I'm sure she has.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know.
Jeez.
Okay, let's talk about the other sex for a second. Again, all this talk about money is
Yes.
This is making me sad.
yeah, I know,
Making me
right?
very sad.
Now, what's a first date like? I'm sure this one's for the ladies out there.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
What's a first date
All
like
two of you.
with Peter Davis?
Oh God, I'm a nightmare.
Which car do you bring?
Yeah,
the drift car, right?
No. Oh, but I've done that before though. I've done that before.
Yeah, I'm sure you got laid.
No time. I was too busy drifting.
With one hand out the window.
Like, woohoo, bitches! And it's like, I'm sorry, gotta go home.
Tires, gotta change tires.
Tires. It's like, so run out of fuel. Can't drive back to my
Burn rubber in a different way.
Yeah, and a different kind of rubber. Yeah, exactly. So first date with me. Well, I don't know. Try it, find out.
Oh my god, that's fucking disgusting.
It's already hungover. I need some more water.
You get no more water.
Come on.
Okay, now,
Please, I get everything for free. I need some water.
He said it. There it is. He said
There we go.
it. Now,
Is that Barocca?
no, it's not. It's a green tea, bro.
Okay, because you
Barocca.
might have seen me.
Is that
on one of
Barocca?
those adverts.
Do you need to replenish some electrolytes? Or something?
I do need some electrolytes.
Barocca.
I desperately do. Which is what my new business will be, essentially.
Electrolytes, really?
Essentially.
Okay, wait.
I can't give you too much information because you might try and copy me.
Sure.
Okay, all right. We let you plug it later.
Okay,
Tell
okay,
us a little bit about it. Now, when you go out with a girl, is what she's wearing a big deal to you? Is it a deal breaker?
Well, if she's not wearing any clothes, it's kind of alarming. Yes. I'm like, whoa, maybe
No,
you want to
later.
or do you
Yeah.
not want to get past this section of
Yeah.
you just go there? Okay.
Sure.
So
I've got some Under Armour in the car.
I got
you
some
know.
Under
You
Armour.
wanna-
The body fitting, you'll love it.
Oh, God.
What size? I've got them all.
Just what do you need? I'll say hook you up.
So, but has there ever been a time where, somebody's wearing something like really, I guess...
Shit.
Really shit. Yeah.
Shite.
I didn't want to say that. It sounds so crude, you know?
Chat, oh well, if
Yeah.
you're not listening to the last 1
There's this
hour.
one time
and
there's a
19
vegan chick and no,
Tell us.
I'm just joking.
Tell us
No.
Tell us about this.
Come on,
It
vegan
was
chicks.
just the sack from the no, it wasn't.
No.
I'm just joking.
I was
From
like,
the potatoes.
I thought he was going to say she didn't swallow because it was.
No,
I don't know, man. Like
didn't
sperms are
swallow.
living.
I mean, I don't. If she's a vegan, I don't think she put it in her mouth to start
It's
with.
true. It's true.
You know what I mean?
It's all-
It's meat.
It's meat.
Yeah,
and you
man.
don't want any products
Outside lah, outside.
from meat.
Outside.
No, you don't want to touch it because
Chopsticks.
Look, I'm pescatarian, vegetarian for the most part. I really am. I know I am. I literally am.
Are you?
To almost 3 years.
Pescatarian.
But, pescatarian. So I'll do fish when people offer it to me. But if you say you're pescatarian,
Yeah.
and you're on a shoot, everyone gets your goddamn salmon, which is lovely. I like it. But it's like, I don't need that much salmon. Let's just get me some eggs and stuff. But then you say vegetarian, people just get your most boring salad.
Yeah.
So it's like, I just don't know. Can I just go to the shop and go
Just
mix
say like
rice?
you eat Indian
Mixed
food.
rice, yeah.
Just give me mixed rice.
Mixed
Give me
rice.
some Indian
I
food.
want
Just give
safan,
me some
safan.
goddamn curry sauce and
Curry sauce.
Please.
So you don't eat meat at all?
I don't.
What if
I
it's a
don't
chicken curry?
I look. I'm not that fussy.
Pick the bits out.
I'll just go for the sauce and
Yeah.
give the chicken to a friend.
Sauce.
I love it. I love how
We
they
need
say
more Brits
sauce.
on this
Yeah, I know,
podcast.
right?
Sauce.
Well, okay. Why the
Sauce.
pescatarian way?
Okay,
is there a specific reason?
I went. My mum was like always like, oh, I'm eating less meat. Didn't really pick up on it. And then I thought, okay, maybe I'll eat less meat. So 3 years back, I guess, 2 years, 3 years back, I was in England and we're just eating less meat. And then I said, okay, this year I think I'm going to try and go vegetarian or pescatarian. So we did away with turkey. We had a salmon for
Of course.
Christmas.
Naturally.
So it's okay. So no more turkey. So we don't do turkey in our house anymore. And then, I'll eventually go vegetarian. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do for a roast. It doesn't roast potato,
Roast cauliflower.
roast tofu,
Pumpkin.
So I just have to come up with a completely different meal altogether. But so I went cold turkey and I did no meat. After that Christmas, I did Christmas, and actually I think I did bacon, I did sausages and everything that Christmas. So I lie. I had turkey, I had bacon,
cheating
I had sausages.
bastard.
I did all of that. Sorry for lying.
Cheating bastard.
Yeah, I take it back. I was steady on bacon and sausages.
Steady
and
on.
stuff. So that was good. Then I said, okay, after Christmas Day, and all the meat's finished.
All the meat.
I will go. So 7 days later, I will go vegetarian. So I went vegetarian, went cold turkey. It lasted for 2 months. And
And you realize that's
I was like,
stupid.
fuck. I can't deal with it, and there's too much temptation. Do you know how good char siu tastes?
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice.
I live in Cheras. You've got Uncle Meng in Cheras, the best goddamn char siu. Yeah, Mengor. Yeah, so now I go there, and it's like I have a wonton mee kosong.
Oh my God.
Can I have the chicken rice with chili sauce, please? Thank you. You know, can I have the lamb mee just with no chicken?
Wow.
Moisek Gaisi guys.
Moisek Gaisi.
All right, lah. Your life is quite shit, lah. Actually.
So you know, there's the up. You know, like
the 5 cars and sponsors.
5 cars and all this stuff.
And there's
now,
fucking wonton mee kosong.
wonton mee kosong.
I will take my diet anytime, lah. Okay.
Wow.
But it's for the animals.
For the animals, fuck animals. They're delicious.
Oh my.
It's true.
They are delicious. Fuck every one of those animals. They're delicious.
It's so true.
They
are delicious.
You think the pigs give a shit that you give a shit about them? No, man.
But
Yummy.
But the whole industry for breeding them is a bit of a problem, and then it causes global warming. Although the forest fires in Australia have kind of fucked up that.
Yep, kind of fucked up. Kind of fucked up.
Jesus.
Very, very.
But have you bought the Pesta Mola t-shirt yet? No, right? Buy it.
All proceeds go to the firefighters. Yeah?
Hey, I'm surprised you knew about it.
Of course I know.
I'm in on that one.
Me too.
I've got some cash. I'll buy one. But then you get down the Amazonian trees to make pasture lands for cows. But then Australia happens, and you're like, well, Jesus.
Yeah.
But anyway,
it's called the if you can double standards, but okay.
Indeed. But then I just generally like animals, and I realised I liked animals.
I love them. They're delicious.
It's true. But I just feel bad for them, and I like rabbits.
I feel bad that they don't know how
would
delicious they are.
I would kill your dog though and eat it.
Would
if
you?
I had to, yes.
Oh, if you had to,
I would. I totally would.
Have you tried rabbit meat?
I haven't tried rabbit meat,
It's
but I would
delicious.
kill a rabbit and eat it if I had to. Again, I'm not
I
against
would.
doing
I
it
would.
if you're out there
One time,
hunting
yeah, correct. Just
your food.
Survival,
Okay.
right?
East Malaysian, no problem.
Exactly.
There we go.
Wild boar. Yeah, exactly.
Wild boar.
So
Rabbit,
horse.
Horse, baby cow, veal.
I will say.
But the thing is also, then you do milk. I still do drink milk. Others, there's a
There we
mild
go.
bit of rape or artificial insemination involved. But then your poor little cow, you got your fields and fields and fields and fields and fields and
Yeah.
ridiculously never-ending fields of cow thing. Cows like in
Cow
little
thing.
sheds, cows
Yep.
and cow
Sure.
things and sheds.
Cow things.
And then they get raped, and then
They get
little
raped,
babies
yes.
come out, and then little boy cows, they
Boy
get
cows.
sorted veal, and then the
Sorted.
female ones get fed.
Sorted again.
What are we talking about
So
anymore?
they can get raped. I've taken over.
Veal is good.
Veal's
Veal's good.
You're putting
The police come ready. You hear?
Yeah, I know.
putting purpose to the animal. So anyway,
That's
but
purposeful.
the thing is, all the
Yes.
methane and then all the
Gas
all the,
from his
all the
ass.
leftovers. But then I think the leftovers actually with cows, you do make a lot of stuff. You got gummies,
Gummies.
all those bones and stuff. Good, all that Haribo type thing.
Haribo.
I like that.
Haribo's not halal. Haribo's
really?
not halal. The actual Haribo's not halal.
I see.
Actual one, the one over here is.
Yeah, the one over here is.
Yeah, of
but the
course.
actual one makes you
It's made
shit
of
your
bones
pants.
and stuff.
It makes you shit your pants. If you
I've-
eat too much, it'll shit yourself.
Well,
it's
how
like
much is
cider.
too much?
It's like if cider. If you have
Yeah,
like a
too
bottle,
much of anything will make you shit.
if
your
you drink
pants.
like a 2 liter bottle of white lightning, you shit your pants.
White lightning.
White lightning.
Oh,
Yeah.
it is from up north. Isn't it? Okay. Yeah.
There we go. I thought I'd throw in some mank fucking thing.
There you go.
Wow.
White lightning, innit?
White lightning, mate.
White lightning.
A couple bowls of white lightning, mate.
Yeah.
All right, that wraps up. What was that segment called? I don't even fucking know anymore.
That segment
I
was
don't
just taken over. That's what I do. I'll take you down the garden path.
And that's how he got all his sponsorships. He's like, okay, now give this fucker some shit. Shut the fuck up. We are going.
Please, I'm done with this meeting. I've got 5 more meetings this afternoon. Just take it. Take the damn cup. Take it.
All right. Okay. We're almost at the end. Okay.
Thank God.
Peter Davis, latest cop. Now we go around the table and we talk about what we recently bought this week and what we are looking to buy, our next
Okay.
item or
Yep.
whatever. Yeah.
What do you buy?
A tower of beer.
Which you're still feeling right now.
I can feel
Which
it.
beer? Tiger, Heineken?
The other one.
Okay, Carlsberg.
Yeah.
Carlsberg.
Yes,
okay,
indeed.
okay.
Yeah.
But I really don't want to drink anymore. Anyway,
Not for the rest of the year.
Do you buy anything, Arno?
I bought a pair of Reebok Club C's.
Nice.
Oh, did you?
Because-
Jound?
Oh yeah, this is. I saw all of this and that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Not
this is
sponsored,
I could admire this.
Not sponsored, huh?
Lucas's collection.
Do you buy Jound ones?
No,
or?
not the Jound ones.
Ah,
just
you
the
fucker.
The regular ones. it's because it's Chinese New Year, and I thought, just for so my mom doesn't make noise and shit like that, right?
So new shoes lah.
Yeah,
there's a new pair of shoes coming out from Under Armour. I'm just going to plug them out. On the 7th, they got like these brand new crazy things with carbon fiber.
Wow.
Under Armour.
Okay.
I've got to find out the name.
Oh my god.
So there's your next pair of trainers then.
Yeah, it's my next pair of trainers. Yes.
Okay.
From JD Sport,
No, it's just direct.
Oh,
From UA.
From
Okay.
UA.
What
so
about
it's-
you, Lucas? What do you buy?
I actually copped the Future Mate Studios New Era cap.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hey, is that already out?
Yeah, it's out. You go hit up
Okay.
Future Mate, like Xiao Hi. I supported you, non-sponsored, fucker.
All right.
Yeah. No, I bought it. It's actually really nice. I'll show it to you later. There's like detailing inside. The lining has like freaking like
It's like
the
corduroy on
hibiscus.
the outside, right?
Dude, and inside is like hibiscus.
Yeah.
It's really nice. I like it. Good job to Nui. I
nice.
support the shit out of you.
Right. Peter Davis, any new cars you're looking to get?
I'd if I sell my Lexus, then I'd get I'd probably go for a Mark X.
Okay,
But then
okay.
I have to chav it
Sell
up.
me
a
your
bit.
Lexus.
I have to chav it up.
Chav it up.
Chav it up.
But see,
Yeah.
Lexus is still kind of classy.
Yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
I'm like,
No, you don't. You just gotta get Vauxhall Astra.
Vauxhall
Vauxhall,
Astra.
innit?
Yeah, Astra, mate.
Yeah, fucking
Get
hell.
a Ford
Fucking
Fiesta.
hell, full Fiesta.
Yeah, Ford Fiesta, mate.
Fucking hell.
All right,
Fucking
guys.
subwoofers in here.
Easy. Got five subwoofers.
Got in
in
drum
it.
bass, mate.
Peter Davis.
Yes.
It's got a donk in it.
Sorry to interrupt you guys.
Sorry. Go
But
ahead.
we've come to the end of the podcast.
Why?
Unfortunately,
Why have we come to the end? I'm really hungry.
because it's Chinese New Year, dude.
Do you have any noodles?
I'm Chinese. Of course I have noodles.
Possibly. What about some rice? Give me some rice
Yes,
now.
I do.
Now.
Lots of rice.
God damn it.
Before we let you go,
These white
I'm
people in my
surprised
house
that I have to
asking you for
ask.
shit.
I want rice, noodles, and some Chinese tea.
3 colors of rice.
3. Okay. Brown rice.
I really do. I have brown, I have barrio, I have white.
Oh, you just mix them all together.
and he's also making his own kombucha now. So.
Yeah, I do. I actually do.
Yeah. So
Yes.
all that hipster shit.
You know, we have a name, but we will not reveal it yet. Producer and I got a name already. You gotta fucking watch the shit out,
Business
man.
plan, huh?
I'll sponsor Peter Davis kombucha.
I like it.
There you go.
Yes, I'll sponsor Peter Davis kombucha.
You know he'll sell that shit.
I know, right? That's why.
I definitely
Fucking
need
best
to.
influencer ever, man.
Okay, Pete, before you leave, plug yourself, man. Where can we
Mr.
follow
D.
you? Mr. D.
Mr. D is now P. Diddy on my Instagram. No one's noticed. It's Peter Hugh Davis. That's like Hugh Jackman.
Like
It's not
Hugo.
not Huggy or whatever. Everyone always keeps calling me. It's annoying. Many of the mud chicks always go me, Mr. Huggy. It's like, no, it's Hugh, like Hugh Jackman.
Yeah, like Hugh.
PeterHugdavis.
Yeah.
And if you like cars, follow at Loaf Van as well.
Loaf fan.
It's not like a loaf because you had to drop a loaf from the top. No, it's a loaf of bread. It's the Chinese thing, min bao.
Min bao.
So a loaf,
Yeah.
chair, and then they have little vans which carry the bread around.
面包车.
Mian bao che, yeah.
面包车.
So
知不知道?
Oh, man. Chinese New Year plans, man. It's still Chinese New Year. What do you
it is. I'm going to see some family and friends in Chelas. And I'm going to do lots of cycling on my BMC R01 time machine.
Beautiful bike,
I'm
I
going to
would
be doing
say.
some driving down those very same roads in my Prince Lubricants Fair Lady. And,
One last plug.
yeah, that's it really. No, so yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of cycling and staying healthy and away from the liquor because that is bad.
But we're not gonna drink the gin and tonics.
Please,
Drink
no.
tea, mate.
Look at
I'll,
this
I'll
guy.
arm wrestle you for it.
Fucking G&T's, mate.
I'll arm wrestle you for it. I'm weak now, I really am, but I still might. Oh, and I'm doing a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu competition.
are you?
Roots BJJ happening
Roots
23rd
BJJ.
of February. That is, so I'm going to be doing some Jiu-Jitsu and choking people the fuck out.
Nice.
Oh, jiu-jitsu.
Or
Okay,
getting
no.
choked out.
Okay, so this one can say lah.
Yeah,
So
I'm-
beating the shit out of people lah.
Fuck them up.
Choke like this.
Choke, motherfucker.
All right,
Choke,
all right.
Break your arm, fool.
Thank you, Peter Davis, for joining us today on episode 27?
27.
The only
Season
episode that
3A.
matters.
Yeah.
Sorry?
The only episode
The
that
only
matters.
episode that matters.
Maybe,
Yeah.
what was the time frame for the sponsorship? You could just play that back. It's, then you could,
You know what? I'll cut out. I'll make that the highlight.
Yeah, for sure.
That's it. I just posted it on my Instagram.
Hey, thanks for hanging out with us today. on
Thank
this-
you for having me.
For
Thank you
those
so
8
much.
people who haven't tuned out already.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, thanks for making it
I'm
to the
going to
end.
find you.
You can listen to us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. First, you're going to also watch us on YouTube. Just search up the Fashion Week, WEAK podcast. Smash the subscribe button,
Number
please. Instagram, we're there as well, at the Fashion Week podcast. My name's Arnold Lowe.
My name's Lucas, NOTLUCAHS.
And this guy,
Peter Hugh Davis, Hugh.
Hug Davis.
There you go.
You.
Hey, happy Chinese New Year still, man.
Yeah. Choi. Ang pao now, like.
We'll see you next week.
Peace.
The Fashion Week. The Fashion